Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Leading off, you know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Kane has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
Next, here is Eric Davis as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Yadier Molina. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Now here's the pitch. Lorenzo Kane is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lorenzo Kane is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Colton Wong is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as gone in order of the Brewers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
The second baseman.
Digging in will be Albert Pujols. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Paul DeYoung. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Shaw has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And now here is Jim Edmonds as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. At the plate now is Avisail Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Garcia.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Narvaez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Omar Narvaez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Daniel Vogelback's next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Bottom of the second here with no score. Vogelback behind, ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. The 3 of us return.
Leading off the state board, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now back, number 44.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brock, base runner at first with 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Next to hit is Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired.
We're back now for the Brewers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Willie Adames is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Adames becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in 19. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Liner in there for a base hit. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. To the plate now, Jim Edmonds. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Yelich is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that.
So, Cain.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next from Milwaukee, Colton Wong flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. DeYoung over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And here's Christian Yelich now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Wong calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
So
50.
in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now back.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. And the pitch. Opposite field to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. First pitch on the way.
For the Brewers,
Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Brock is there, and he'll bring this one in.
now batting. The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Omar Narvaez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And now Yadier Molina 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 4.
From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Up next, Nolan Arenado. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down the 3rd baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Redbirds get on. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Travis Shaw. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15.
She'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Taylor.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. Brett Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Brett Anderson.
seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Adam Wainwright. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the tradition.
1 for the Cardinals in the end. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Up next from Milwaukee,
Colton Wong stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Yadier Molina. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Barring something amazing, that's looking like the last at bat for him, and probably the end to his hit streak. But all I can say is 30-plus games. The first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that for 1 month straight, he was able to sleep like a baby.
Next up, Albert Pujols flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cain on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Omar Narvaez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Narvaez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the... Leading off the inning, it'll be Paul DeYoung trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds, and he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw won't get him. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Garcia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. Blasted a solo homer last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to track it down for the 3rd out. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Travis Shaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. First pitch on its way. Willie Adames is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. DeYoung is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Luis Urias gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First offering on its way. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The Brewers down to their final strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Our final line score tonight,